Welcome to the Panic Button, everyone. I'm Nina.
I'm Jessie.
And today we're reacting to Casey Anthony. She has been... Do you know how hard this is for me to edit?
People love it. People love my antagonizing.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Anyway, guess who's the new LGBTQIA plus blah blah activist?
Well, you just said Casey Anthony, so that's my guess.
Casey Anthony.
Did I win the prize?
If you don't know who Casey Anthony is, I'm going to read you a brief synopsis, okay?
I'd be surprised. Go off, sis.
This isn't like Daredevil Born Again, where we don't know what the is going on at the first episode.
I think Casey Anthony is synonymous with baby killer, but go off.
Yeah. Casey Anthony is a woman who was tried and acquitted in 2008 because of the death of her 2-year-old daughter, Kaylee Anthony. After a highly publicized trial where the prosecution alleged she murdered her child, but was unable to prove beyond a reasonable doubt due to inconsistencies in evidence and Casey's numerous conflicting stories to police about the circumstances surrounding Kaylee's disappearance. The case garnered significant media attention due to the shocking nature of the accusations and Casey's perceived lack of remorse. Yeah, at one point she said that she left her daughter with Zanny the nanny, a.k.a. Xanax. So we're going to react to her TikTok, where she proclaims her love for the LGBTQ.
Casey Anthony official was taken. Had to take Casey Anthony _ official.
I mean, the irony is palpable.
We're sweat to death. Okay. Today is Saturday, March 1st, 2025. This is my first of probably many recordings on a series that I'm starting. I am a legal advocate. I am a researcher. I've been in the legal field since 2011. And in this capacity, I feel that it's necessary, if I'm going to continue to operate appropriately as a legal advocate, that I start to advocate for myself and also advocate for my daughter. For those of you who don't know, my name is Casey Anthony. My daughter is Kaylee Anthony. My parents are George and Cindy Anthony. This is not about them. This is not in response to anything that they have said or done. That's not to say that I'm not going to respond at some point to some of the things that they have said and done. The whole point of this is for me to begin to reintroduce myself. I'm doing this both personally for me, but in a professional capacity. Moving forward, the majority of what you will see will be me speaking in a professional capacity. My goal is to continue to help give a voice to people, to give people tools and resources that they can utilize so they actually know where they can turn to. So with that, please join me on Substack. If you have questions, I will set up an email address where we can correspond directly. Up until this point, that has never happened. And it's only going to be on a limited basis regarding legal issues, legal matters. One of the main reasons that I'm doing this, there are people close to me who have...
Hey, Casey, so a friend of mine, their daughter got murdered. Crazy as shit happened. What would you give us some legal advice in getting out of the situation?
What's your lawyer's number?
Like, what kind of questions are you signing up to deal with here? How can you call yourself a legal advocate when you're not a lawyer, nor have you done any legal training? You just sat there and lied to the cops 8 different ways and acted like, oh, I had a daughter. What?
She's identifying.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's like, I identify as a hamburger. I am a hamburger today. If you have any questions, join my Substack about being a hamburger.
You're right.
been targeted and attacked recently. There are also people close to me who have had some recent things occur. And when necessary, people needed to step up myself.
Come on. A friend of mine may have also lost a daughter recently, and that's why I'm here advocating today for parents that believe in post-birth abortion.
Step up, myself included. So as a proponent for the LGBTQ community, for our legal community.
Okay. Can I just say
That came out of nowhere.
that the LGBTQ community finds the most psychotic people to bring in? I'm telling you, the LGBTQ, the gender act, like this whole the pride, everything.
Sure Jeffrey Dahmer also was very pro-LGBTQ.
If he was alive, he'd be in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need these advocates. Yeah. What? but we're not in it. We're not in the LGBTQ.
We're not activists.
No, we're lesbians, but we're not for this. Because the LGBTQ lets in the craziest, most abhorrent, most evil, disgusting, sick people.
You know what's kind of
ever.
fucked up?
They're a magnet.
I don't think this is an application either. This is a telling. You know, like she's not applying to be an LGBTQ activist. She's telling the world she is. What if nobody wants you? You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sure the LGBTQ want her.
I'm curious to see some reactions.
They need advice.
But like at the same time, like it's like, I don't want you. Go away. If I have any say left in the LGBTQ, get her out of here. Like no.
I think they like it.
They like baby killers. They're fans.
I think so. I mean, you've seen the kind of people that are in there now.
I know. I'm saying if I have any say left in LGBTQ, I vote her off the island.
Well, we left the island. We're waving from the boat.
We're still trying to influence the island. We're just on a pirate ship floating around it.
Okay.
Women's rights. I feel that it's important that I use this platform that was thrust upon me and now look at as a blessing as opposed to the curse that it has been since 2008. With that, these aren't going to be perfect. They're not going to be edited. Most of the time, they're not going to be short. But I am proverbially standing in the light, embracing this piece, still going to keep my privacy intact. So you will get very comfortable with my car. And I will explain in great detail why it's so important for people to protect their privacy. It's not just important to public figures, it's even more important to private individuals. And with the current climate in our country especially, it's that much more important, which is why
Oh, so she's a Democrat. Well, isn't that funny and ironic?
I think it's funny that someone
So they are for post-birth abortions.
Yes. I think
Oh my God.
I think it's funny that someone's like, I want more privacy because they invaded my home when my daughter died. Like,
Let's just have all the murderers on the Democratic
no,
side.
I want, for people like her especially, I want them to have less privacy. Like, way less privacy. And I don't say that like for every American, but for you. For you, get less privacy. You need less. I had zero privacy while I was wrapping my daughter in a blanket, throwing her in the trunk, letting her sit there for weeks. Zero privacy.
Oh my God.
why I am utilizing the Substack platform. Yes, I am advertising this and publishing this on TikTok, possibly also through other meta platforms, but my intention is to separate from that and showcase even more why Substack is such an important resource for people to utilize moving forward. Anyway, I appreciate your time and we'll see how this goes.
President Trump was talking to Congress last night, and he brought up this kid who is dealing with brain cancer, and the Democrats didn't clap for him.
I'm sure Casey Anthony would be out there like, brain cancer! Congratulations! You won!
And the more the Democrats, the more I see of them, the more they represent themselves. They don't represent Americans. They don't care about Americans. They don't care about the people. They care about themselves and what they stand for. And what Democrats stand for is anti-Trump. I mean, she had her little dig in there, like, no meta platforms and blah, blah, blah. She's very Dem-based. And isn't that ironic?
I think all of this is actually kind of funny.
Don't you think?
She's literally like,
They're a
brain
fucking...
cancer! Congratulations!
They are the party of baby killers, predators. Oh, and they're also a healing space for them, I must say.
This is retarded.
Anyway, this is just another example of why the left is a horrible party. Today I woke up and I realized I hate them. After seeing what I saw last night and knowing about the Casey Anthony thing, it just made me realize that they're a horrible bunch, a horrible group of people, and I'm glad I got away from them. The mob is better than them. The mob would say, don't kill children. Don't let men in little girls' bathrooms to expose themselves. The mob wouldn't do that. But you know who would? Democrats. Just a bunch of bull.
We need more privacy to get away with more murder.
I'm taking all your money. And you have anything else to say?
No, this is retarded.
It's all retarded. Have a good day. Like and subscribe. Join our memberships. Comment below. Share this with an enemy. And have a good day.
Oh, why'd you have to go and do that? Thought we had a good thing going. Now I'm going to fall a little off track. Since you broke the mold, take something for the pain and regret for having invested so much time.